time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Third down after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Tight end has got it. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
First down and 10. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Gets the first and still running. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Fights through the tackle. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st down, it's play action. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway, 26-yard line is huge.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time, the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Hale. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Back to throw. It's Lacy. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's third down for the offense. The gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Handoff taken following the right tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to side. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Off the the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to pass here. And he'll be brought down. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to pass. It's Lacey. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Using his legs. It's Turner. Fighting him off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The linebacker shifting around now. And now the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Nice grab. It's Hale. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Finds an open target on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense coming back onto the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Right. Here we go.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. Gonna run it. It's Turner. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Back to throw. It's Russell. Quarterback looking to scramble to the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They'll run it to the right side. Spins away from defenders. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Lacey. Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 for that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's James. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Toss pass play to the outside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Caught over the middle, it's James. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Running back with the football. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap to the back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. First and 10 play coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
gain makes it second and medium.
White 53. White. No, 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 no. Kill. Big.
On the run, it's Fox. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 61 yards. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Now here's the toss play. The first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
First down, looking for more now. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. This to deadlock the game here in the final minute. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On the ground, it's Butler. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. Much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.